Oh.
Yes.
So now I'm a phone.
Yes, then turn on landscape.
Portrait. Yeah, but now I go to map now. I go to map because it gets foot, but the other way. I wish it able to go landscape.
This one we just improvise because I'm not going to but we just get for improvise slow no just miss them.
I wonder what I will use for hold them now.
Okay. Okay. Be careful, we dey live now, okay? So you can turn your camera off first and your mic. Well, all right. We still try for today. Like this morning, we actually don't know who's still at the problem, but we experience some kind of real, problem with the whole system, the real problem. But we just know once because we don't already get scheduled for this net. We just know once later, like for say we know one for do anything. Now I make we try by all possible means for actually see what we can do. For improvise and come up with a program for you. Yeah, so share the program and make other person we not don't no say we did at this particular site because we don't left that already scheduled stream. We don't come to a very new one. Yeah, so please share the program now and make other person benefit from this one. Please share them whilst we wait. We wait for Bible for join, just Bible. Okay, still just okay. Thank you very much. The number they go up. When I be aware today that this kind difficult situation and it's just unusual for see waiting they happen. But this morning I promise to say I will share another link with you now. Wait, now stand by that one day in case, because we know say we come very close to several things them. And the one that we fond of the platform, them boku. The one that we not fond of the platform, them boku. So we get for standby and see what we can do with the other link. We get for standby. So continue for share the program. Thank you very much. Don't forget for like and share as well. Don't forget for like and share. If you join me for the first time, don't forget for subscribe. We already get we guess now. We don't join we for come talk about the different issue them, and a bid as well for the flag bearer position. But at the same time, we see other big issues them they go on, in the country, and rape allegation against a sitting judge, high court judge, a sitting high court judge. All of that in the day, we don't know which side we country actually they go. If not to drugs, so they talk about now rape, a rape allegation sexual harassment against a sitting minister of works, rape allegation against a serving senior military, officer Kwame Kanu, and now we don't hear, another one again. This one, it looks shocking because now people of the law, the one the way now then they implement the law, now the way they talk about so in this particular issue. So share the program, and we guest with the capital politics story as well. This next share them, load to go, Saful. Let me see. Bible says that find very difficult. Fact for the join we, it found difficult for join we. It is really difficult for join we. But notwithstanding, we will try for see what we can do just for make something go on how it's supposed to go. So as we wait for Bible here, because all right, so as we actually wait for some things then for come up, a lot of things then, we see Justice Momoh Jah Stevens, a woman, a Pekin a mama come out, with a video, tell me about rape, tell me about domestic violence. And at the same time, we see Justice Momoh Jah Stevens don't sue this young lady, 21 years of age lady, na court. Yeah, for waiting for domestic violence. The lady they make allegation against Momoh Jah Stevens, and Momoh Jah Stevens as well, they make allegation against the lady. But guess what? The lady get something where it get for explain to we, where we will get for watch, we get for see, we get for know waiting they happen. Because we not seem for they understand. Power they play now this one. It will finally hear from the lady incest safe hear from him. But this one, it kind of shocking. It's shocking something. It's just unfortunate. Say we're not able to forget proper internet for let we actually go on with the lot of things that we already don't see. A lot of things that we don't see. After open the computer, so you see a lot of things that we don't to line, but we're not able to get access to them at all. We're not able to get access to them. We want to first of all apologize to we guests. We come the first time we they join we, and then they come experience this kind of problem. The first time we they join we they experience this problem, but still, yeah, they still go. They say life they go on still. Let we see life they go on still. The internet, this net, no favor we. The internet this morning, no favor we. You know, favor we today, you know, favor we tomorrow. But still, we go see how we day. At the time for figure out certain things, then that make I make beaucoup talk so and not they go to the issues them directly. So again, wanna forgive me because I know say something and you go begin the carrying. But we can't talk about this thing. I would love for see, Bible. I would love for see Bible for come low talk about this particular issue. But if not, we will actually, go and see how best I can able for do justice to this particular issue because we guess don't team up standby, they wait for we, not we guest alone. Other people as well don't team up, they wait for we. Stand by, punically one, then they wait for we. So we not wait, we will continue and see what we get inside the program. Thank you very much. I see the numbers still they go up as the number. Things there also today unusual, really unusual, or you will say now wait then this way we know don't use for do them. But we just get for go on I supposed for go. We will bring two sides of the story to you. Two sides of the story to you for you able to understand exactly what in the happen. Justice Momoh Jah Stevens in own story come out, and the young lady in own story come out. So the question is, waiting you trust by the end of the day will be very much important for we all able to understand who side we come out. And maybe let me just introduce we guests first quickly. Let young people themselves know say it. Let's just introduce you guys quickly before we continue with the rest of the story them as we wait for Una to come inside. And inside the program, we actually don't get somebody, we don't join we. Yes, but we don't join we will come, for that we can talk about in political ambition inside the country we na Sierra Leone. They can explain to we several things them why intend for join politics, why or stay join politics, why intend or why not then them they are so that was just introduce the possible we get inside the program today. In name na Sohi Suleiman Sise, where they go for the flag bearer position for the APC. Let's just see if it aim for Yeriwi. Please, Mr. Sise, if Yeriwi, turn on your camera and turn on your mic.
Yes, sir. I hear you loud and clear. How are you, sir?
Abego, it's very embarrassing for the first time for the way it gets you under this kind of tight way.
Yes, and me self they try for juggle with now the phone that they use instead of the computer. But I hope it is show clearly to the people then.
Yeah, yes.
But I know see there's a struggle for connect as well. But hey, let's make do with what we have.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So thank you for joining me inside the program. So whilst we wait for family for actually get a fine one for look and talk about the different issues, then continue for the between inside the program. Later I just rush into something else. Quick one for actually get people for come inside. Okay, so that now we get to get it between inside the program. But I just want to go quickly into another issue we get for do with the issue of Justice Momoh Jah Stevens. Justice Momoh Jah Stevens, now he won't come up this net. And he won't come up this net. And let's just see what we get from Justice Momoh Jah Stevens. According to information where we get Justice Momoh Jah Stevens, we na High Court judge, let's see if we're not able to see. Today we do something where not common at all. Not common, but we go manage. Like we just don't say we go make use of what we get, forget what we want. So let we use this short term. Last on the camera again. I'll say this here. So this one now Justice Momoh Jah Stevens. This one now a baby mama. Now so the lady introduced himself. In other words, now him born for Justice Momoh Jah Stevens. Okay. So now let me see what we can get from this story. Yeah, according to the different information that we actually don't get with screenshots, story them from different platform and all. Let's watch quick one. This one from we own production team. For production team, waiting to come out now this. Waiting come out now this. In fact, that is very more difficult for every get into them. But we could start. So this appeal court judge, in fact, not to high court judge, appeals court judge. So now one of the high body that one they inside the judiciary of Sierra Leone. So this appeal court judge, according to waiting, we see it actually carrying in girlfriend going to court. And the reason why he carrying girlfriend going to court now the fact say Justice Momoh Jah Stevens accused this young lady say the violence at some point now along the street this girlfriend go attack him, fet him and do other things them to him we not call for. But according to the girlfriend, where we go later play the video if the video pop up for we if he give you access to them because the internet make not get access to anything. This girlfriend said Justice Momoh Jah Stevens, in fact, when ele complain na police, the police not agree for take action because what he do, then they afraid. And then when he tried for go na court for go make a case, guess what happened? Justice Momoh Jah Stevens actually block him. He used the security them waiting at the court and say let it not go na the court area. And no one for see him na the court area. So now, as this they go, the lady go on and pull video. Now, Justice Momoh Jah Stevens, taking into consideration, say in a appeals court judge, now senior man inside the judiciary, waiting he end up for do, he sue this lady, and the case they on now as we talk to. He sue this lady in a court, and why is one a court? He say this lady they can go waiting to them a lot of problem into her. This lady, they abuse them. This lady, they violence her. These are the issues them. Thank you very much for wanting to join me. And please continue for share. We just wait for now. Forget that fine one. As we go along with waiting we get. Sample. So instead, this lady, the violence her. This not the easy. So we all know say when it comes to the issue of the court, you will get power. Now you the win. So first of all, the lady in don't load. The lady in don't load. So today, na phone we do the program. Today na phone. Una be away. Phone, yeah. Now we play this one. Upstairs on the same. When they play this video, and this is Justice Momoh Jah Stevens in Baby Mama. Yeah. Now we listen to waiting this lady get for say quickly.
I'm Justice Momoh Jah Stevens. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Edwina Awajamiu. I'm Justice Momoh Jah Stevens' baby mama. Justice Momoh Jah Stevens has been doing a lot of bad things to me in this country. Got me pregnant, gave birth to the baby, raped me, took my belongings, and I reported the matter to the police, but they're taking it light with him because he's a judge. He abuses his powers as a judge. Him raping me, beating me up, doing all those things to me, offended me a lot. And I reported the matter to the police, and he didn't do anything because he's a judge. But the fact that he's stopping me from going to the court at Sierra Leone Street, I try to go there, he orders the security not to allow me in, as if his father or himself is the owner of that court. That's one thing I'm against. Justice Momoh Jah Stevens should not stop me from going to the court. The court is not his personal property. He's even stopping me from going to Frobe College, which is very, very wrong. Frobe College is not his personal institution. His father didn't build that university for him at all. So he has no right to stop me from going anywhere in Sierra Leone. Another thing that angers me the most about this judge is the fact that he acts like a poor man when he has money. He's being a stingy judge. Instead of him spending money on his child, which I've given birth to for him, he's being stingy. He doesn't want to give the money that I want him to give for his daughter every month. He's acting very stingy, and that's one thing that I hate about that judge. My people, those that know Justice Momoh Jah Stevens, if you know him very well, tell him that if he doesn't stop this act of being stingy towards my child, towards my daughter, this fight between me and him is going to continue because he's meant to be spending money on his daughter. Nobody helped him when he was having sex with me. Nobody helped him in him putting his dick in my pussy. And now that I got pregnant and have a child with him, nobody's going to help him to take care of this child. All the financial bills and responsibility is going to be on his head single-handedly. He should spend his money. That money, my child is meant to chop his money. He's meant to eat his money. And if he dares try to be stingy towards me and my child, I'm going to be very, very mad with him. So I want him to spend money on my daughter. He's refusing to spend money on my child, does not want to take up his responsibility, does not want to finance the child. Even the money that he's giving for the child's upkeep is as tiny as what I can comprehend. A man that is so wealthy, he does not want to spend his money. He must spend his money. And that money for my child's upkeep, I must receive it. My child must benefit from the resources of Justice Momoh Jah Stevens. That is the reason why he impregnated me. If he didn't want all of this, he should not have had sex with me and impregnated me. He's an evil judge. A judge that takes advantage of women and girls, impregnates women and girls and wants to run away from his responsibility, or wants to treat me like an ordinary woman, or like one random lady. I'm not a random lady. I'm a lady that is knowledgeable, and knows what she wants in life. And what I want is for Justice Momoh Jah Stevens to spend money on my daughter, to spend his money on my daughter. My daughter must eat part of his wealth that he makes. This is what I want, and I really want him to do it. He should not be stingy towards spending the money that is meant to be spending on my daughter. If he thinks being stingy is the only thing that he's gonna do, I'm gonna make sure that this fight between me and him never ends until he gives me the money that I want him to be giving me every month for my daughter's support. Thank you so much for listening to me. And that judge is an evil judge. The fact that he's stopping me from going to that court is something that I'm against. Nobody should stop me from going anywhere that I'm going to go. I'm free in Sierra Leone, and if I want to go anywhere, I'm free to go anywhere. And he must perform his responsibility, so his child, he must spend the money. My daughter must chop the money of Justice Momoh Jah Stevens big time. If he didn't want to spend his money, he should not have impregnated me by having sex with me, and I've given birth to his daughter. And now that I have his daughter, he should spend money on my daughter. And if he doesn't want to spend money on my daughter, that fight is not going to stop until he does what he's supposed to do.
Okay, all right. So, I've just been a laugh. When I listen to this thing, Lego level, Lego directory, as man, Lego directory, especially where say you get position, Lego directory. When I listen to, honestly, not the first time this I listen to them completely. When I listen to this one, you be the judge. Yeah, you just sense a lot of things. The young lady, just pay attention on one thing. This judge na stingy judge. If I spend the money, he begin for chop the money. My young lady. I don't know. Actually. You say this man, they stop you for going to court. They stop you. The police, they freedom. They actually don't stop you for going to university, for a big college. And we understand, say you they study law na university, FBC. But now with this kind of thing, when you only get interest for one green thing where you distress on. Spend the money, spend the money, spend the money. So, what is the question? Now, this now the reason we make you actually, get yourself into the position for get, pregnant and give birth. Now the reason this, because this alone now big indictment now you self aid young lady. Something and then we can tell una say when una they make video. You see that video there, so I get for be very careful. If me they listen to waiting at the listen, so when I just they laugh, you they talk about spend the money, we know how it can happen, especially now the Western world. You dey meet up with person, and they do everything for no money it gets waiting he wants at the end of the day. When I go get a relationship, when I make love, you use, for example, plastic, yeah. You take the plastic, we don't see them things, and you go to where you go fenam, take them, put them back, and then at the end of the day, it gets pregnant. And then waiting at the intention behind that. Waiting at the intention behind that, just for actually get you into problem. So, man, this one, I'm not being judgeful, but this one, I think this way we really get to be very careful. The kind of woman they were go into, the kind of things that they do, the kind of thing, because especially man with position, man where they in a position, man where they go say the society no, you really get to be careful. Now listen what they happen. Justice Momoh Jah Stevens, rape me. That's not one allegation. Justice Momoh Jah Stevens stop me from going to court. 2. Justice Momoh Jah Stevens I lay complaint at police. The police them not give for take action because na lawyer or na judge. This man a stingy man. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's just hear you name again for once. Let's talk to you directly. I really don't know what other people think. I really don't know. Let's hear your name.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is
Edwina Awajamiru. This video alone, if this man can go to court, you go there in serious problem. Because it only shows you go into the relationship not because of relationship, You go and get belle, not because you want for go belle, but because you think that this judge is rich, is wealthy. And at the end of the day, you just want for go get something. You feel like you get a seed, you get picking for them, you will get all the riches in the world. And the mistake this way a lot of fun can make. And the mistake this one they make. It not necessarily mean say if you rush for go born for man, means say you will get everything. No. You know, this kind of thing now we can see again they happen with them celebrities, them stars, and them footballer, them big time musician. Them. This woman can't do time, they not go far, you know, at the end of the day, what's what happen? They want to just claim all of the riches them. It's sad. We see the other time with this PSG person when he's very much smart. In Mama I own all thing, everything. We see the reputation, another thing back happen again. No, so now they can't be like they make like some of the man them, then they get money, but they not get no money, they poor. What's happen? Sometimes like Mama I own everything. Or sometimes if you get picking and picking own everything. So when you come with your mille, you say now this person in property now you want for can take, a money now you want for can take. At the end of the day, you lost. And you go lost big time. You really lost big time. It's sad. It's really sad. You know, young lady, I think you get prospect. You want to become lawyer. You know, this thing will haunt you. You want to become lawyer, study. Use your head for get what you want. But you say you want for use what you get. Or when they can say you use what your mama gave you. Now you want for use for get what you want. And at the end of the day, you rush, go born, and not so you not even prepare for born. But because you feel say this man rich, now all you can talk about is stingy. Spend the money. I must chop the money. My daughter must chop the money. Sad on you, my sister. You know, it's very sad. You make self the allegations they already put before. You make I even think say none of that will happen. I think say none of that will happen. Let me read this other story quickly from this same justice issue. So according to this person, say Justice Momoh Jah Stevens, yeah, don't make case against a girlfriend or this lady, don't make case against them for waiting in the case of domestic violence against a 21-year-old partner, winner Edwina Awa Jamiru, under the Domestic Violence Act of 2007. So now you see, what you know happen, this man don't institute, sue you in a court because of what he consider for be domestic violence. But waiting at this domestic violence, they say Jamiru, when a law student now for Bay College, then charge her with 3 counts of domestic violence. The allegation states say August 27, 2025. Now Kowa Drive, Regent. He go Boku. In other words, in English, physically assaulted. Yeah, he go Boku. And Yagba intimidate, threaten Justice Stevens. He go Olam, Fetam na treat. Now that this report is saying. It said the case, they don't put them before magistrate Mamako Sayo Kalon, na Pademba Road Court number 3. So Jamiru, this lady, no actually appear in the court. We make the prosecutor, we na Inspector Mohammed Kamara apply for make them go do bench warrant where they don't already grant to this inspector for letting go and go arrest this particular one. So this is not the situation right now. This is not the situation. Young ladies, please, una not be mille in una put una self by embarrassment. I'm not saying so the slave queens there right now, them boku, they all year red. Then they go right now, they watch outside posting get money. And once you know say get money, you don't know how you get money. You're not even concerned. Even if you meet person day where something like justice in woman, you don't care again. All what you care about, you go inside it. Tap. You say belly don't come out. Oh, I don't get belly for this justice. I can't reach because this justice reach. Sad, shame. It's not good at all. It's not good at all. I mean, actually, now this reason make fine for draw conclusion, Harley. Fine back for celebrate Ali. Wait until the end. When I see this thing, I begin hear about the allegation, then I actually feel say, oh my God, this justice not waiting. And the same thing with you. But now when you listen to the lady, it already implicates himself. But you be the judge, over this particular matter. The program now we had on YouTube and on Facebook, and I want to apologize. Say people in our Facebook don't forget we, and we really the struggle listeners, and we don't know what to happen, but we'll try for see. By the time we've done this, lock the old internet, open them again. Let us see, maybe it will get live again. All right, so if that be the case, now we go to another issue we actually get for do with the president, the flag bearer aspirant for the APC party. We your name na Mr. Sise, as I call him just now, but sorry, Suleiman Sise. So one more time, hello, welcome and again inside the program. Whilst we go on. Good evening again, one more time, and welcome to the show, Mr. Sise.
Thank you, my brother. Good evening. And good evening to we family already watch me and listen to me.
Okay, maybe don't just start with this first. Yeah, who that's not you?
Well, thank you very much. My name na Suri Sulaiman Sise. Me na an aspirant to the position of flag bearer at my APC. But I go say me na a citizen of Sierra Leone. We born at Putloko district and don't serve my country Sierra Leone for over 2 decades, over 20 years as a development practitioner at different sectors. But when you talk about me upbringing, like I say, I'm born at Putloko, now there I go school, both primary, na SLMB primary and secondary, na Sri Lanka Secondary School. And then I do my sixth form na Madia Muslim Secondary School na Freetown. And then proceed to Fabi College, also I get my first degree in economics with honors. And then later do a master's degree in economics also at the United States. But I also get a master in business administration, international business and financial management. But most importantly, me na a regular citizen of Sierra Leone. Somebody we born in a regular family, just like most of we in a salon, and go through the deprivations where the regular Sierra Leonean they go through. So I'm born in that kind of family then they, but very with parents them we teach me the value of hard work and perseverance. And so when I'm done with my education and go back to Sierra Leone in 2004, I began serving at the public sector, starting with the Ministry of Finance. And as part of my responsibilities in finance, now for work with the team for establish what will be called fiscal decentralization, for help establish the local councils them and put systems for the local councils then they were able to raise revenue for themselves and do development planning. We're able to look at the problems that we then get in the societies and communities them and come up with plans them how to address them problem then they. And then also put in budgets and implement development projects them, like for build schools, build clinics, take care of educational services, health services, water services, different responsibilities that we government devolve to them. We they say devolution, like government transfer those responsibilities to those local councils. And part of my responsibility will also include for come up with ways them, we call them formula at the time, we also allocate resources to local councils them across the country.
Okay.
So the local council that we see so today, now part of we handiwork them for establish them from those days, and they have stayed the test of time, and we still get them today, providing services to the communities them across the country. But beyond that day, once I left the Ministry of Finance, I go ahead for manage other major development programs them we financed by big development partners like the World Bank, the DFID, we now FCDO, Japanese government, Korean government, and other partners them.
Okay.
For make sure we put development across the country, agriculture, infrastructure, governance, and rural development.
I mean, just way for let people understand who that should be. Now, let me go to the issue proper. Maybe I don't talk about, but I'll ask you again. You get intention for actually be a flag bearer. Now, on those party?
I dey run for flag bearer position at the All People's Congress Party, the APC, where na the party where I born into. My parents them na be very active players of the APC. Na Potloko also we come out. And my daddy na one pan the strong pillar them we been there behind the late S.I. Kuruma for establish the APC na Potloko. And also lead the development now with community, because at the time, the APC been lead the development of the community in Apotloko, and S.I. Kuruma been come with a very popular self-help program where now be they use for mobilize people for deliver services to the community. And that kind philosophy that we born into of providing service to the people and we learned the culture and values of the APC from then and then they going up until myself from school to university also play active roles whilst I did at university, but also promote the ideas of the APC at the time. And then over time, also they support the party for help coordinate activities, for help coordinate campaign, for help provide resources to the party, and then also provide technical guidance when we also require them.
Okay, so let I ask you this question. You don't tell me you they go for the position under the APC party, and then I read them born you papa don't do work for the party and all of this thing. Now this contest where you go, you trust in the contest? You think say fair play gone day for everybody for contesting this particular race?
Yes, that's a very important question. The APC now a party where understand, say, the development of Sierra Leone, they na the hand. The APC now a party we realize say we say we so now. We cannot afford for make mistakes in the choosing of our leaders. And so the leadership of the party, given the constitution will get, in fact, don't provide for let we select all of the leaders them across the board through elections. And I believe, say, the leadership of the party, they make significant effort for make sure say that contest they be very free and fair. Because ultimately, as a party, we they push for free and fair elections. We they push for deepening democracy at the national level. So it only makes sense that we start within the party. Now then they go give the party that kind voice, that kind justification for push for the same thing at the national level. So I strongly believe, say yes, the leadership of the party take this very seriously and then go put the systems in place for get a fair process.
2018, they be asked Samuel Kamara one question, you sabi am. In other words, not to be a popular faith. So you think you yourself go face that same kind of question that you sabi am? How popular you be within the APC and Salon generally?
Yes, thank you very much again for that question there. Me face not a new face na Sierra Leone. Like I say, I don't serve Sierra Leone for over 20 years and not to behind the desk.
Talk and go talk and come. Let's start with me, Seth. Talk and go talk and come. I don't talk to you But me particularly, maybe the first time this are they actually come for know you better.
Yes, definitely. And like I say, Sierra Leone a population of over 8 million people.
Mm-hmm.
And we know people for different things.
Mm-hmm.
People then face them, they become very visible for different things.
Mm-hmm.
And me when they talk to you, it's a matter of a few months. For Leuna, always supposed to know me for this purpose, would know me for it. Because like I say, I have been around the country. I don't deliver around the country. So when you go now any part of the Sierra Leone, we face not a new face day in development as well. And what you will do so now for make sure that you, for instance, and other people that will not be done sabi me. In fact, after this program today, even the wide network where I know say we had also get, there will be a number of people we go now put a face to the name we don't know over the years, some of them.
Now that puts this question to you, not to me question this, but it just catch my attention right away. Gloria Johnson say, is it only politics? Is it only politics that you can make money? So the question is, why politics? Because we see now say inside salon people and they fight and they die for politics because they just feel say government are the biggest employer or going into politics are the fastest way that they right now for make money. We see some people where are not be inside politics. I will call names for example, and this is not my opinion, not to you by the way. I use for interview people where they system na them foot them and they not be getting nothing. But when they go into politics, they don't swell. They don't get houses. And I will call the Laelo and Slima, the Keke Thomas Sandy, all man don't get big luxurious houses them. The fastest way for get money and the fastest way as long as you get connection, nobody no catch you with corruption. Yeah. So why you not choose another thing? Na politics you choose.
I think that is now a very, very important question you ask, my brother. So it only depends as well what people then consider politics and what they not consider politics.
Okay.
But I'll tell you, me they go into this race for flag bearer not to because of politics. And they go into this for the sake of service delivery to me people. Like I say, I am not new to governance. Me not a gentleman, but me not so a deprived person too. Like I say, I don't work genuinely in Sierra Leone all of this time where I mentioned to you. And I believe say I go able to eat by God's own grace. I believe say I get time for sleep by God's own grace. I believe say I don't also provide service over this period where I don't tell you about. When I take this path, now because I believe say Sierra Leone, who's we dey now, we dey at a stage where we need people we get the determination for serve the country. But we also get the knowledge we take for serve the country. And we also get the network for able to pull people in together with them all share that same kind drive and knowledge and experience for able to contribute to the development of the country. Let we all come together and push that agenda there for the sake of the people. Because I'll tell you, you can do anything, but if you are not within the governance architecture at a position when you can take a decision where they influence millions of people, you would know it. You will make your effort, but you people go still left unserved. And so I am running for this position because I know, as President of the Republic, for me, where I believe, say, I get the love of my country, I get the love of my people, and I also get experience where I will bring to the table. When I bring a team together and we take one decision, it can impact millions of people. And if people like us, we get that same kind of drive and experience, shy away from what typically people don't call politics, we will continue to forget the situation we'll get so now at the country. And at that one day, we all need for guard ourselves against. So I am stepping into this, like I said, purely for service. And I call on people them we turn like a we they run away from that tag and they say politics, politician. To come in because we have to do this for our people. We are in a very bad state as a country. And this don't fester for many, 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 many years. If we not deliberately take steps to do this now, I'll tell you, like I tell you for now, by God's own power, I will say I'm comfortable. But if I get older, after the next 10 years, will not contribute for develop the health system for make us stronger than it is now, they go meet up the tower, they retire. And where I retire, that health system where I fail for come in for help strengthen, because me they per other thing, they get for come bet me tomorrow.
Okay.
And forget about me now. With the born picking them, we get younger one them. If the country not put in systems for make we get a fair society, who side people they able get opportunities, what will be the fate of we younger people them. And then when we reach that level, whose justification will get tomorrow for say, now this is the make we hand over the country, left and no more to people and we not get the drive and the understanding for able to solve the problems them. So me put this call out. We need people in Sierra Leone. We don't do their own. They actually also have a lot in them for deliver for country. Let we all come together and not left the country to the few where we complain about. Because after some point, you lose the right for complaining. Because you self get what it takes for able to do the thing and you refuse for the one.
Okay. Continue for the with me inside the program where you still watch. Now we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course we get ready with me inside the program. Follow we discuss the program, the issues them. Now let me go quickly. Mr. Sisi, Suleiman Soy Sisi. Let me go and ask you this question. If we move a little bit from your party and talk about national issue, because we're not going to talk about your intention for go for flag bearer, and at the same time we not talk about the country we want for rule. If somebody asks you at this particular point, what are the biggest issue right now for you inside the country where you feel say require emergency attention or solution?
We problem them big. Sierra Leone is a country where we get deep issues.
Okay.
But I will tell you that one of the biggest problems are leadership.
Okay. Leadership from the state house outside.
And when we talk about leadership, I talk about leadership across the board, but it begin from state house. Now it begin from government. Who say you they set the agenda for let the rest of the people them also follow. But for let we able make credit winners alone, we also need for established leadership rights conduct. So one of the key problems, because of that leadership they not there, we get very, very weak institutions, weak governance, weak capacity. And I think say that are one of the biggest problems that we need for address. There are other manifestations of a problem that we always talk about. Oh, the health, na problem, education, na problem. We can go into all of that. But if we get strong leadership, we na one of the key things them we me want for can introduce into governance for let we able operate a bit more efficiently and come with the political will we for make we address then other manifestations and the problem them in health, in education or human capital development generally. So like I say, let me zero in on that one. The leadership part, we get for make sure say we strengthen all of the institutions them of government. We for make sure say service delivery becomes very easy for we people them. But of course, like I say, we have other big issues. I tell you, just don't say we human capital, they go. It has been stagnant. And we are talking education here. We are talking health.
You know,
Sierra
education,
Leone,
human capital development, now things in this all way. Politicians know, they actually know, una know the problem where we they face. But once una step into that particular office, everything they be changed. Like take you back to 2018, where everybody can relate to. In 2018, we see how desperate the people of Salon they be because of the kind way how they feel say the APC government been done they let them down, and they be angry for change. Then this particular individual, Matt will come and use that as advantage and say, I get the change. From Kailaun to Pujon, from this and that to side, the people is tired of the kind of economic struggle within the face, and he get the solution to the problem. He said the people they don't have for buyers from 60,000 to only 200,000. Now with the buyers 750, at least they don't try more 750 because we don't go 1 million something. 750, 800 for rest. It not still reverse. But when we ask question at some point, it tell we say if we want for where the Chinese man they don't plant the rest, they can determine what the price for be. And it tell we say waiting in the sea, where the time we be the outside, waiting be the sea, it completely different from waiting can meet inside. So now the people they don't say we tired of people that telling us this kind of story about our get plan for this. We want visible things then. Thing where we go say now this, now tangible something. How short, how long you go able for transform the country. It's not impossible. Oh. We see, for example, Burkina Faso, in as much as people listen at internet thing, but we don't hear it possible, we don't go there, don't kind of give it a story. Burkina Faso, okay, let's left Burkina Faso. We don't hear about Tanzania, Magufuli, before he died, 2 years, he transformed the country from low income to middle income. Yeah, economy and other people they try their best for do the thing. Junta leaders they try. So what's the problem? Why you feel say or how you feel say if you get the position, you'll be able for work very fast for we.
so again, that's a very good question, and it's good that we are discussing these issues on this platform. So we'll talk to ourselves as Sierra Leoneans. And I'll tell you where the problem starts. When we come so to the public, or the council to Sierra Leone, they ask for an opportunity for lead. Voting with people and for do. Now for also try for the look beyond just the lofty promise system where we come and tell people. Sierra Leoneans for realize say once you choose leaders, we don't go to that election, we don't get leaders. Most times we get them for 5 years. At least the president. And cabinet minister then can change, but the government get a term for 5 years. And if we mistake, we not watch fine. We just pay attention to just the talk, but not make an effort for go back and check on those people. We'll find ourselves in the situations the way you they explain. So I think this time, if we all necessarily think say the situation bad, like our all believe say bad, let us pay attention to this next round of selecting our leaders. Starting with the APC, we get for elect the flag bearer and leader of the party, we will be the flag bearer. Even when we come back as Sierra Leoneans then for elect next president. Because that is where the things go start. So I will tell you that for me, when I come here and talk to you, I talk to you with evidence of waiting I don't do already. Because you can only able assess what I go do as president where I don't be president. But Salon get opportunity for now assess as we talk so now. For go back and check that this Suri Sulaiman Sise, he say he been get responsibilities for deliver roads to the people under some programs financed by the World Bank. He be able to do them or not. He been say he get responsibility for deliver bridges with funding from the bank. He able to do them or not. And I can tell you, you go to Matru, you can see the evidence that yes, when I been get responsibility in the government say, we don't run ferry na the river of Matru Senel from the 1950s, where people then tell me. Now government want for put bridge there. And I get that responsibility for lead a team of government officials for make sure that they happen. Did it happen? Was I able to drive that through? And indeed, you go there, you go see the bridge there and you confirm it. The same for Gindeba in Kenema District. The same for Mano. And again, when I get responsibility for help, for show, for demonstrate, say we able to add value to agricultural produce in Sierra Leone. And I can and tell you, say, yes, we able to work with different government agencies for support one per we cocoa exporters for this time na salon for able process cocoa right inside Sierra Leone. You for able check whether that was correct or not. So if we fail for do that and just focus on voting people in the ground for talk, that's why we face those problems. But from the examples, it come back to telling you what in the sage no say, what me thinks in a one of biggest problem. Whether that they come into for can help address na the leadership. You mentioned Mangufuli. In country we don't do for how many years? If you turn things around in 3 years, it tells you waiting he used for turn around so they exist. But what be missing now the leadership for pull all of that together. And you mentioned Ibrahim Traore as well. What be missing now for able to pull all of that together and show results. And so I'm coming to you that yes, for me now, the level where Sierra Leone day, now Sierra Leone way, we're not able to solve all of the problem them so easily because we have deep situations. But when I come, if the people of Sierra Leone see the need for give me the opportunity for serve them as president, I would ensure that I tackle those systemic problems where we don't get shown at the country and undertake the whole need for do in education, in agriculture, in energy, in the economy, in infrastructure, for make sure say, yes, we put ourselves back on track. But we problem them because that time they go long for less structural changes then take effect. We also get immediate actions that we need to take for at least ease the burden small on the people. Them. And one of those things could easily be, you mentioned food distribution. There are studies where they put the level of food insecurity at over 80%. If we people them over 80% of the people them food insecure, then for me, an emergency that one day. It's an emergency situation, and we will make sure say we address that day with stabilization measures them.
We
make sure say one
stabilization measure for address the food. Let's take you backward.
So now that begin the council.
Yeah, so I just love backwardness. It was what I mean, but basically, for go back and get some, reference points. Tijanka Bata, we say 2007, we go Belful. We're not Belful. And it's by Kumaka, I said it changed everything for we, make something look. Change. And the PRSP thing, nobody not succeed. And then now this don't come and tell we say feed salon. And we don't see how much money they go into that so-called feed salon without any tangible something. Within a new sense for change that for we.
So agriculture, when I do they produce food, just like any other sector, can be a complex one.
Okay.
And one of the problems they get now that our leaders would make pronouncements, but as a leader, not to you one get for do the work. You also depend on many other people for support for do that work day. But what you will come with as leader, now that awareness of one, how the nature of the problem day and the solutions the way they. So I tell you, because we have weak institutions in Sierra Leone, there are many nice, there are many nice proposals within a paper. But how around becomes the problem. So me, when they talk to you so now, I can tell you very clearly that I have the practical knowledge on how to make sure say, yes, we produce less and produce for people. And the examples are there. Now, during the Ebola, for instance, government be charged me with the responsibility for lead a response. When we face an emergency, just like the one we face so now. What I was able to do, because at the time I manage a regional project, who we call West Africa Agricultural Productivity Program, we work with ECOWAS for mobilize good quality seeds across the West African sub-region, bring and can as Sierra Leone, support to farmers them with quality seed, support them with fertilizer, give them the knowledge for plant them and then manage them, fields them well, and produce rest where we use NASA alone and make sure so we not get deprivation during the Ebola time. The same happened during COVID as well. But if you did you know the leader, you don't have that understanding, you go spend the money. But people will go buy grains for you farmers then, and go give them grains as seed. At the end of the day, the scientists then go tell you, say, that yield where you get, over 30% of that is accounted for by the quality of the seed where you plant. So if you, the leader, don't know that and don't know the right questions for ask, somebody when I put in charge can go do the wrong thing, and you have those challenges. I bring you experience, practical experience of knowing how to handle that one day. And when I tell you, say, I can be able to bring in stabilization measures for help address with full challenges they will get in a salon. And it's not just rice. It's poultry. When I manage a program we then called SCADEP and it's financed by the World Bank, the poultry sector was very, very weak. Almost all we egg, almost all the fall they get as an import to the importer. But I'll tell you today, with that my program that I provided leadership to, and bring government people them together and the private sector together. Today, if you go now, you would hardly see imported eggs there. Because there are farmers where they produce the egg, then they will help them for set up poultry facilities. Then they then they supply the egg in a supermarket, they supply and markets them, would traders them for able to sell them. The same na Makeni, the same na Freetown. So when I tell you about what I can bring to the table as a leader, I'm talking about practical experience where I don't get not to 3 years, not to 5 years. I'm talking over 20 years of practical experience. But I also know, say, all of these now big dreams them. I know that there are partners, development partners that they work with. We get interest in Sierra Leone. We also able to mobilize them for we all can work together for do this. And I come to you with that experience for able to talk with development partners, talk with donors. I know the language for use. I know how to write such requests. And I know the accountability systems we put in place for make sure say we give them the confidence for come and partner with we as a country for let we able do them thing they all say what they do and provide services to people. So yes, like I tell you, the problems of Sierra Leone will solve one day, but we can at least get ourselves back on track within a very short period. And in the short term, those stabilization measures will make sure that at least the food all they eat, we're able to get those ones, we can do it. We can support to farmers them, bring in private sector big, and in a sustainable way for help produce the food all they eat. At least that's one thing we can do for make sure say waiting would they eat. We not depend too much on people outside of the country for what we import and spend foreign exchange as well. That way, we go put to people into work, they go get work for them. And they would earn incomes in the process. And they would traders then will also earn incomes. But there are other emergency situations we need to handle as well. Where if I come and that one problem there, we all know the drug situation we're gonna settle right now. Now one problem down the way, I pray to me God, let wait stay assume office by the grace of God and the support of my people them in 2028. Because if the drug situation continues to young people until 2028, we're in trouble. We're in deeper trouble than we have it now.
The drug situation where you just touch on, they become very big and serious inside the country. And they become more political. It entrench, they go inside the government because we don't see several reports and where they come out. This now not an ordinary man business where they talk about drugs. Again, for those people with influence and affluence, people where they very close to the position them where we trust. For example, we see at some point the immigration boss with the alleged drug lord for Europe. We see the man where they in charge of the law and drug enforcement agency. with the same person. We see the president with the same person. We see the president in daughter with the same person when they allege say, nah, Europe most wanted. So in other words, this person very much sits in a very strategic position inside the country. And we get other people where they allege say that they're in charge of, push business inside the country. And the names that women they play, for example, the Bios family as well, they admire and Iman and other people, when they allege say, then they deal with push, although they don't try for clear that thing, they say they don't they get angry. So in other words, we are the try for see. We see the police, the military, evidence them they come out when it shows say they all get to role where they play for protect people. We see government, for example, the other term, I saw it at the say long things. The other term now Guinea, we see who say the ambassador to Salon ambassador to Guinea. In name call for the thing in the government not take any action. The kush business, the drug business, the president not say anything. The police come and say, we not investigate. Imagine the institution we're supposed, the agency we're supposed for investigate any issue that the country. Tell we say they not investigate the issue of the Europe most wanted again inside Salon. Then they left and get the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Ministry of Foreign Affairs come say they're not they investigate now the police. So you see the kind of thing. We see plane camp, we just see empty plane. They left the people there. We see submarine camp, we don't know waiting at the thing. We see another trawler camp. The police say they just arrest the people there, and the people there, they na hotel somewhere, once they watch them. Right now, as we talk, we don't ever know the people there, we don't ever see them, they don't ever tell we waiting the action way they be actually take. So the question is, this issue of drug, they become the issue like they talk about the Mexico, they talk about the Brazil, where very much strategic inside government. How you intend for do this?
You don't catalog the problem very well. And you come back to how the discussion may start, what they tell you say, one point the big problem will get a leadership problem. And I agree with you, the drug situation don't become an embarrassment to the country. But it's deeper than that. It also they eat into the people them when are them for Tima before, for work, for the development of the country today and into the future. We make them a very, very important challenge we will need for tackle as a people. With me on the driving seat, those allegations, who the people that they talk about, as an aspiring leader, I not go act on hearsay. So I'll still take this as allegations. We don't hear a lot of stories around. But investigation will be one of the key things them we for prioritize for make sure say, yes, anybody we end up on the drug business, we hold them to account. And leadership comes there. As president, I would ensure that we not the joke with that kind of thing because we know, like I tell you, how it affects with development. It's not just about the people that we involved. Those young people are kids. Now we small one there. We small brother there and we small sister there. But Sierra Leone also depend on those people for help develop the country today and into the future. So one of the key things then are for cut that supply chain. Because we already say that they import bits of it, which are liquid, which are powder, where they come and mix, forget to the ocean. So I would already the allegations where they say some of those ones they come through reports. It's about putting together arrangement for cut that source of supply, of leaving the raw material for that. And do proper rate them for make sure say outside and they mix them and they went like factory for those drugs. We make sure we trace them and put them people in to account. Because yes, we now come to the one that we already don't into the drug business. We don't take them, we don't affect the health situation. We should be able to put in place systems so able to rehabilitate them. But beyond rehabilitating them, for now get themselves also into gainful things that we then will engage in, whether not business or whether not employment. Let them not go back and sit down with idle minds. We will take them back easily, go into that drug problem. So if we're able to establish facilities them, if we're able to house and rehabilitate young people, then we already don't do into the drugs. and also push very, very hard on the communication, because it's also very important on how we will help for drive we begin them and with people and let them know, say, this is a very dangerous thing. I remember, as I talked to you over 5 years ago, I get my own picking them, the own words they were getting at my host. Over 5 years ago, before even the dog business take very serious with itself, usually I can discuss with them topics. We just sit down, we discuss, take on the topic and discuss them. And we discuss the drug issues. And I know the dimensions to which we discuss the drug issue. Let them understand the nature of that problem, the how it will affect different people or in different ways. We discuss them sufficiently. And I know how that they will don't help them as well, because they are now leading, because now we yourself will get one day. Some of my boys are leading the engagement with those people, the young people, for let them know the dangers of drugs. We take those are a nationwide campaign we take for educate to people them serious education. Not for just talk about it in the radio, but serious education for engage with young people, let them understand the ills of it. From schools to universities to the communities them. But like I say, go ahead as well. The one that we don't do into now, rehabilitate them and find ways them for learn them skills and engage them into gainful ventures. Whilst we deal with the people the way they carry that kind of dog in a salon and forestall that possibility for them to bring our country and make the country like a drug den. When they spoil the image of the country outside of Sierra Leone.
Okay, continue for the way to inside the program, this net, and we guest inside the show. Now, Suleiman Sui MCC, they actually talk about different issues. Them. All right, so we know to talk about the economy, talk about the young people. Them. We know as well talk about the issue of election proper, because you can for be flag bearer at the end of the day, you will get for contest election. But a lot of people get this belief in say, you're not going to talk about 2028 election, you're not talk about 2023 election. Which do you take on the 2023 election? Take talk about this right now.
2023, now a missed opportunity for Sierra Leone to get the APC in governance.
Okay.
Because what you would talk to as challenges, I strongly believe, say, if the APC become into governance in 2023, by now, we for don't begin turn the country around. Picking up for Musai, the APC being stopped in 2018. And upscaling some of those things will actually be the work very well. So when I can discuss 2023, I can tell people and say it goes beyond APC. It's not just a loss for APC, it's a loss opportunity for Sierra Leone. But I'm running within a party, the APC, and the APC in position very clear on 2023 that we are at a situation where we have to look at 2028 and plan towards the election for 2028, but not ignoring 2023. We cannot, as a party or as a people, close our eyes to what happened in 2023. And that is why the party don't take this very, very seriously for address some of the gaps them where we notice in the 2023 election will lead to the circumstances that we deal with so now. And the party don't work with development partners them and the government to identify recommendations where they don't come up with for able to address those gaps we've been there in the law and the election management systems them and the bodies them where they also look at elections. And the party very serious in those ones now. And that's an area where myself take very, very serious interest in for make sure we address those gaps. Because we cannot go into 2028 with the same kind of argument that we did 2023 and expect that the country will get the kind of leadership we want. And we are putting all our efforts to make sure, say, yes, whilst we plan for 2028, because we cannot also left the cry about 2023 and not put in place the proper systems and arrange ourselves properly until 2028 comes, they will go to an elections back unprepared. We cannot afford to do that as a party. We cannot afford to do that as a people. Because when we do we will not just be feeling the APC. We'll be feeling over 8.4 to 8.5 million people when I say Leoneans them. And that's what we cannot afford to do.
So who said the missed opportunity come out? Now from who that? From the people or from your own party we belong?
So the APC not only conducts the elections in 2023.
Correct.
Sierra Leone gets election management bodies.
Mm-hmm.
And we all don't see from the review,
Mm-hmm.
as the election done, we had observers in Sierra Leone beyond what in APC talk. So I can let for frame this situation, let people then look at them beyond APC.
Okay.
And look at them from the lens of Sierra Leone.
Mm-hmm.
When people then come and observe the election, and then get reports where they write down, where they are black and white, where everybody they see, and then tell we how we're not transparent in the way we conduct elections as a country, and draw some deliberate things them where people then do for rob the people them of them will. I think say those now insults to the country itself. It's not just about the party. So people, yes, as a party, we are running that election. We say get responsibility for plan we serve as a party towards the election. But we have to be make it very, very clear, say not to the APC run the election. And not to the APC they get responsibility for also announce a winner for the election. There is a body that is responsible for that. If that body did not do well, like it is said by different people, even civil society groups in Sierra Leone, election monitoring bodies, when are local bodies then, state the same thing. International election bodies then state the same thing. The same thing the way the APC cry about. Then it's people we do that one day, now they really not the problem. And that is why we're all coming together now for make sure say those loopholes who identify, we clip them for make sure in the future we don't face those kind of situations.
But the bulk of the responsibility within the APC party they hand for actually protect the votes of the people. You don't feel so?
APC gets a responsibility for protect the votes of the people. And what we for do as a party, I believe the party has also done some introspection. And I know say, we don't identify some of the things that we are doing now. For instance, going into 2028, those systems, because election are changed, not chain of events. So starting with the census now, some of the things we need for do, for make sure say, the people of Sierra Leone are counted properly within the localities then. As a party, we have a body we're responsible for provide guidance and leadership to the party, and we are pushing very, very hard for make sure say yes, we people are counted and accounted properly. When it comes to voter education, and then we'll do that one day. When it comes to voter registration, we'll also put in place the systems to make sure say we people are correctly counted. And nobody not try for disadvantage with people them. And when it comes to mobilizing our people for come out and vote, we would also as a party pay attention to that day. And when you have me as flag bearer, those are all systems so they make sure say we put them and take very serious measures towards them for make sure we don't miss out on any of those. And when it goes to giving our people a proper agenda on what we get for do for them, we for make them vote for we as a party, we will make them understand it. So it becomes easier for them for come up for vote because they know say when they can't vote. Now for their own better, then they can't vote. Now for service delivery, they say they can't vote. And then those systems we get as a party for collect real results then, we would have them done. And we are doing that right now. And even as I run for flag bearer, those are systems we are putting in place now for make sure say we don't have those issues where somebody go vote for me or vote for a party. And then we cannot go very bold and say, now this, now we result we get. If anybody wants to mess with that one day, we'll make sure we identify those chain of events and put in place systems where some of them we're doing them now, and some of them will do them towards the elections.
Okay, so taking into consideration the kind of ECSL we get 2023 and the kind of ECSL we get right now, nothing will change. We all as a country going to tripartites forget a change, but we don't hear the ECSL boss where they don't get right now say nothing no get for change. As a leader, how you intend for handle a situation like that?
I will tell you, say, beaucoup things for change. I don't understand the context for which he say nothing not for change. There are recommendations where they propose changes in some of the rules.
So
Where they
maybe not
propose changes
this way. It make them very clear. Say a lot of people they say 2020 election get for 2020 election get for be different get for the they say nothing. The 2028 election gets for look just like the 2023 election and any other election inside the country. Simply, we all know how 2020 election better like.
Like I say, they may be talking about it in a different capacity or in a different context. But if he means say then go do the same thing we do 2023, he is mistaken. Because there are things that will change. The leadership of the party, the APC get for change. And the structure where we go put in place will be a different one. And with me as leader of the APC, we'll make sure we strengthen ourselves in ways the ways until will not be done do before. For make sure say we follow with both them, right from the polling center level, right now those communities, and make sure say we empower with people them for make sure vote yonder, now gets counted, now gets collated at regional centers, now get for come at the national level, and now get for be pronounced. We'll make sure we do that one day. Because again, one area will not leverage much, but we do we review as a party. We needed to decentralize a bit more, even on how we handle we own process system at the party as it relates to election. And why I say decentralize more, this party, the APC, gets structures from the national level. Take count on to what level? We are going to make sure we put a structure now. We for make sure say right from that ward level, our election management, our election monitoring, or we collation systems as a party start from that level, and we empower with people for able to do that work day. Let us not even left at last minute for train observers them and send them or agents them as a party for send them. No, it will be part of our system will be built from that level. They come up. And but like I tell you, if ECSL believe that nothing will change from their side, there will be a lot of things that will change in APC. And like I said, the leadership will change. And with some of us, we would make sure, starting with the intellectual part of it, we will make sure we stay ahead of the process. And the systems that we will put in place now where I see today, we will put them in place for counter any of the things that we can do usually for maybe rig election or for make the system not be free and fair. And I know when it's the right time, we would also mobilize support. And see, in the past election, we also had international partners with us that then bridge the tripartite they talk about. And they have been with us. They are supporting us in the implementation of the recommendation. We'll push as a party to make sure those recommendations are actually implemented. And when those ones are implemented, we will make sure they also day when we do those elections. So we are not gonna joke with this as a party because it's about the survival of a country, not just about the survival of the APC. And anything we will need for make sure say we put with people them at the center, for give them the leadership we then deserve. We'll do that as a party, and I will lead that process as a leader for make sure say we give with people them the result we then vote for, and the leadership we then deserve.
All right. Continue for the way to inside the program. Suleiman Sori Sise, we want to go for the APC flag bearer position. I will ask you one question more before we open the phone line, okay? But before that one day, please bear me a while. You they watch, you they see, we experience a lot of problems right now. And we don't tell you this before this time because we don't see the early warning sign. And we don't know how with the head right now, with a rich family member. We think will painful enough for let you lose if we're not able to broadcast on this page tomorrow. So what thing we do, where we know say as we do this thing, you get a lot of people and we not like what we do. We get standby. In other words, we get plan B. So a lot of una don't subscribe already to the channel. Now the name will change. So what did you do? The link there na the channel now, na the comment section. Okay, press that link. Go to that page and subscribe. Please turn on the notification bell. In case we're not able for broadcast now, we will able for broadcast here and get you the program because we don't experience this problem this morning. We not been feel say it will come again. We don't experience them again this night. And for the use the phone for doing things they are not actually correct. Respectful put on that way they. Imagine if not be me Bible, that's understandable. But we get supporting way they join for the first time. And they say first impression they go a very, very long way. Imagine how we welcome them on the platform for the very first time. Appropriate, good, nice. So please stand by. Stand by. We don't know how we they go. Yeah, not we get this thing. We want a logical lodge. Any point in time, this is not technology, something else can happen. But if we get option, it means that we can just link over there and say, hey, guys, let's go over to the other house or the other yard, we're not the big yard. So please press the link waiting in the comment section. We say please subscribe to our standby channel. Press that link, go and subscribe. For you, we not do so it, but a lot of you don't do so already. So for you, we not subscribe it, go there already. Press small things then they no worry, just press the link and then you did stand by, put on the notification bell. We look forward for see how that can happen. So we ask a question whilst we actually the monitor within the Apple day. So how would that happen? Then at the channel right now, they look out for few things then. So now are they in the channel and they watch within the Apple day. You where the watch we right now, press the link and let me see what we get. Right now we get 7,297. 7,297. And one thing again, we will make this particular platform, in case we experience any problem, we will make we move and they move faster again. Now, if the things that we did already, you watch them small, like, share, and comments on them. That's as well the developer. Remember, they say keep thick behind do for the day where you never indulge the grace. So now we get for keep thick behind do for the day where the big yard something fire go catch. We don't know. We don't need pay for the worst, but in case fire catch, we will get time for go lay with aid. We get standby host and standby yard. We're not the big yard. So please, let me see what you get right now. Go now, press the link and go over and subscribe to that particular platform and turn the notification. We see one person don't come inside, we don't make 98. So why should we go over for do that one day? Why should we wait for one for do that? Let me ask you this question. Why you and not other, flag bearer aspirants for this position? Why do you think say them for choose you?
Thank you very much, my brother. So this Suleiman Sise, I come with unique features them where I think say the party will look at, we will become a big advantage for we. Number one, I they come to this party as somebody we get the capacity for bringing we together without rank. Because they could talk about 2028 Jishna, one of the things that we for change. Now really how we all come together as a party and fight a united cause. And with me as flag bearer, the party get the opportunity for other people, including other flag bearer aspirants and their supporter them for rally around somebody like me. Because me na possible, I don't get any rank or with anybody in the party.
Okay.
I don't belong to any factions in the party.
Okay.
Me own focus has been the APC and the APC only.
Okay.
And so that are one quality where I think say will make me different. The second one will be my national reach. When the party elect a flag bearer, that person therefore be easily sellable across the country. And with the work where I don't do, where I don't deliver tangible results everywhere in a salon, every single district in a salon, it's easy for let the party market me na every side in a salon. And so when they go to me na Cambia or Falaba or Kenima or Pujam, there are tangible things that the party can point to as somebody we don't lead development at the area. But means also we're very important for a grassroots party like the APC. I think say the party deserve to get a leader when are one of them. A leader we come more from grassroots beginnings. We understand what it means for be the regular supporter of APC. And we will rise through those challenges. We will get to a position where for deliver services to country at that national level, and now they seek the leadership. So when I sit on a table, I have an understanding of the challenges that they face, and with now the solutions the way I don't learn over time, with that experience the way I don't come, I go look at things them differently. But then the level we say Leone, we also need development partner support. Or let we link up with partners them for bringing in solutions the way they work. And I don't get over 20 years experience working with development partners that we trusts me, young kind of person. They trust that I come with the sincerity, then trust say I come with the level of transparency and accountability we need for Sierra Leone. And we other people they need for able to partner with me. And when I talk about experience, I'm not talking about 2 years or 3 years experience. I'm talking about experience we don't span over 20 years. We don't span over 3 different regimes. From Dr. Ahmed Tijan Kaba in government to Dr. Anes Baykuma in government to the current Madabio government, I have provided services in the public sector, and I don't partner with the private sector during that period. I don't work in my communities then. So when we talk about development challenges, I have faced them. I don't sit down with the people the way they face those problems at the communities where you don't get that regularly. So when you talk about institutional knowledge, I come with that institutional knowledge. I will tell you policies the way they work. The challenge that they get about the civil service, where everybody complain about. I've worked with the civil service. I don't help or build capacity within the civil service. I can tell you where the problems are and how we're able to address them problem and they for solve with situation. What kind of systems will go for put? When are merit-based systems within the public sector. We also now the ICT system, so they put in place for make sure we improve the efficiency with which we people in the work now the public service. Such that where we say tomorrow for procurement systems, we're able to put e-governance in the real sense of it. Because one of the problems that we get in Salon, we talk about lack of transparency and the corruption. Now, because now people there they allow for interfere with the processes of governance. But there are e-systems so they will put in place to make sure, say, even procurement, to say the bulk of the corruption that happen, we can minimize that influence there.
All right. So
in revenue mobilization, we can minimize that by introducing those kind of systems. So I come with those unique characteristics where I believe say will stand me a better chance for the APC choose me as the young flag bearer. We will also make it easy for the party for present me as a presidential candidate. We will able to win the election from 2028.
Okay. Just in just 2 minutes, somebody puts a message. Martin 232 say, I want to ask if you win, if you be elected as APC candidate and you won the election 2028, would you depend on the international donor? In other words, where if you then you win the election, you be candidate for APC, and then you win election because you just talk about partnership. You go depend on the international community for solve the problem, because this the creates problem for me. As we dey talk, so we just hear about the government endorsement we don't get for $2.2 million or $1 billion, not to give them the give we now we save. So we find out a lot of pressure where they on we now the people and the economy as a result of their trust, beaucoup trust, and then abopo other people then for make we able for do we own flagship program them. What thing you go do for different?
So the watchword na partnership. We not go depend on other people for solve the problem in a salon. And for me as a leader, that are one of the key messages that we get for drive to ourselves as a people.
So what
If we want let salon develop and transform, no, if salon for develop, now we for take leadership in that day and partner with different players. Number one, for we implement to programs them, we for able come up with we own programs them. We for able raise resources from we own sources them. What we call domestic revenue mobilization. But we also for able invite foreign direct investment into the country. And this is not investment because government alone not able to employ with people. We get a huge unemployment problem. Then they say over 60% of the people, particularly the young people, unemployed. But let we get the one into gainful employment. We get forget the private sector for coming. When at the private sector na salon, and the private sector also outside of the country, we go partner with your own private sector than a salon. And we also get for leverage development partner sources. But again, like I say, now we go be in the driving seat. And like you say about the endorsement we will just get as a country, we all know how challenging the energy situation been as alone. I want power, big problem that we also get. Because we not get light with able to give power in our house. We not get power with able power factories for we. And if we want to lead the development of the country, we got to get industries then. Or transform some of the raw material that we get in our country into finished products then. Or at least into value-added products so they even export or get money as well. And we need energy critically. So the compact we talk about now an endorsement, not to a check yet to don't get as a country. Basically, within the World Bank and the AFDB don't do now for endorse the plan we don't put together. With the value of that plan and the 2.2 billion. So now an endorsement of a plan, not to money yet we don't get. Now that plan now we use as a country for go and find resources from private sector or from development partners them, or from we own resources them as alone, for now implement the plans them we don't put together that blueprint. And that is where some of us come with an advantage. Because me don't get practical experience for take documents, for take plans them, for me book, for deliver them into practical solutions for people them. Because if we continue for depend on this, no more a problem. So yes, now partner for partner, but we are taking the lead in that. And until we do that very seriously with transformation, we're not going to achieve as people.
Okay, continue for the way to inside the show. Please, let us just see how best we can go on the line now and take some few calls. Unfortunately, for you wait new, we're not able to project the number. We're not going for project the number, but you will watch we already we don't know. You can call and add a voice inside the program because of the unfortunate situation. So the line up, you can call now and add a voice inside the program, yeah, and ask a question to the flag bearer and we day with you inside the program this net. When Suleiman story say we don't tell me about himself why you for choose them and left the other one them waiting at some of the plans that we get and all. So let me go on the line and take some few calls there. Let me go quickly. The first call I'll get. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and the call from.
Yes, sir. This is concern caller from where?
Okay, go ahead. Get the platform. You have 2 minutes.
Thank you so much. And I would like to thank the aspirants who come on board. And I really see those say
Reduce the volume of your set where you watch reform. Please reduce the volume of your set.
Okay, sorry. All right, okay now?
Go ahead, yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Okay.
I would like to thank the aspirant to come up. And this a caller from where? It's not fine. And I would understand and imply side they come from. I get just few questions from. The first question is, if at all, because when they say aspirant they come up, all man they can talk fine one. All man they try for campaign for make it become, I mean, the main aspirant for the party. If at all you're not able to gain that position there, and they ask you if you were able to support the one who will become nominated, the one who will become the aspirant, as if you are the one selected, just like what you talk say. Una go make sure say una vote all count, all what will happen in 2023. Una go make sure say it not happen again. If you were able to stand firm like that, the committee just talk to. If you not become the aspirant, will you be there for the aspirant? That's the first question. The second one, this appeal at the appeal to now, because I mean, what happened in 2023? That's a big failure for APC. This appeal at the appeal to all the aspirants them for make una all come together. Una not be able to stand this fight one on one. I want una include the international organization for support una before the election, because they say the marriage for sweet by the bachelor's age. We already don't begin to see some things that will come up. We just like when they talk say this man we at the electoral commissioner we don't council. The tendency for making it become more ignorant than the former one.
Right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. But I'll just ask you first. You will answer to all of the questions them at the end of the course. That's why I'll be telling you take note of that. But did you hear any caller clear?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so just take notes. We'll take some more calls. That's okay for now?
Yeah. The only thing, because I get for use me, my phone I use today for join up, I now have to see how and I support me phone with me notebook.
Instead
The
of
guy
that,
will do some
you want to pen
adjustment
and paper,
quickly.
the way you go just take note of them.
Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to do now.
Okay, so no problem.
But go
We'll
ahead.
continue.
Go ahead, yes, go ahead.
All right, we go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from. Okay, Abdul, talk loud, small, yeah. Yeah, we listen.
Okay, you get me clear?
Okay, Oldola ask the flag bearer aspirant. Did you hear this caller clear?
In voice group, they fast small. If you get closer, you go fine.
Yeah, Abdul, I don't know if you use your phone.
Okay, you get me now clear, right?
Yeah, better, yes.
Yeah, it's better now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so you remember the last time I get a program when I talk about for the flag bearer APC. And I tell you, I see the most qualified person among all the flag bearers right now is Suleiman. This that the guy we did not get no political affiliation. And one thing we I don't observe, some people they call it PC one party. You know, because when you look at the profile and demography of all the candidates, the one thing we you note is that most of them are connected. About 99% of them are connected in one way or the other. Either in Papa don't left this, Asangbechi in Kano, in Peking, this one don't be this, and so now the Peking they can't take over, that kind of stuff. And APC get for open up. These are one of the key things we're different between the SLP and the APC. You look at President Bio, he gets him bad, he gets him bad. Look at the way we open the place. They make young man the way we don't ever know what's it. They all come for can work in different capacities. Let the APC begin that. If APC bring this young man and put her in front of that ticket, APC gets a clean goal for sport. Because he gets all the attributes and he tick everything tick panel. You don't get nothing where anybody get for tick panel. You don't ever do anything, but rather for help the people in Sierra Leone, especially needy. So me, I don't get no doubt about that. I know for a fact, I don't tell you now. We had before about this man. But I just feel happy today when I'm here and come on board. And I know his capability, and I know, say, believe me, competence-wise, anything you think of Brian Canamo.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, the line still open. Calling out the voice of the program. We go to another call again. Kailondo, welcome to the show.
Yes, sir. This is Kailondo.
We are going.
How you doing, boss?
By God, in power, try yourself.
Okay, Mr. Sangbe, man. You see APC? Me, I want to advise APC. APC don't sell the nation. Me, APC, they don't sell the nation. Now the only way for cure the nation elect eligible vice president. And the vice president we go select, let not be saying for money, like Jagaban or this, but somebody will get progressive movement. Like this guy, why I can see AKK, Abdul Karim Kamara, something like that, we can wear them beret and the red beret, like the leader of EFF of South Africa. Those guys will be vice president. Even Jagaban get opportunity for be vice president because the economy is able help the party. Then JFK, but now APC don't sell game. So 2028, waiting they don't pull Samura Panda Trapper time make. Let them get the opportunity, let it be the next flag bearer. They be don't share 10 years. So that's not the only way APC go get the power back. All the new man the way they run, say they want to be flag bearer, this. That guy, they don't organize themselves 10 years. Understand? That's the only opportunity APC go get power.
All right.
No, you just get for select the best vice president.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
All right. The line still open. Go on the line again and take another call. This type program where now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Welcome to the show, family member. You need to call from. Hello. Hello. Okay. Yes, you get me, but your line not good at all. You get me? All right. Go ahead. Right. Okay, thank you very much. The line still open. We'll take 5 more calls. 5 more calls quickly. Please, and still people in the call me your number, no call them because that phone they are the use now for making you get the program. So no call. I continuously reject some calls them where they call. The line where you for call and the number we normally use for call. Let me go on the line and get another call. Welcome to the show, family member. You need to call from.
Well, good evening.
By God in power, they do fine. How you safe?
Yeah, praise be to you. Some of you got from Middle East.
Okay.
They got give me somebody who get out that voting and Nigeria. Don't care about politics. He care for development program, developing it's not provide. And then which they put for now. And the only person that they get from his brother, phone, Because they asked them for them to show me which area can pull up. Okay, I forget another area. Which area that is that? And number two, I follow the border in Twitter page. Now, it already don't say in Twitter page. No, I want know in Twitter page because there's so many. When you say they start government, that from the action they are for city. When they see that they do all things that they do, no one knows when they see that when they attack this government. So you say they let they talk to then they call me. You know, nobody the guy tell me as a leader, I stand and they do this and they challenge this. All of them they declare from that topic. And how you got the way they talk, then at the action like Lima. When they talk, people care about the government. Then they talk by himself, take your mind. But then what I want to see any empire for the election they get in mind for stand for SLPP before them. See what they got at the country. Because they take place. None of them know they challenge this government. Now radio, wire, so many. They try for that to now for them here. Because they as a Jericho. They know them I know not they are said. They know that the bad energy of PC. How them I confuse people and say they will take in SLPP.
All right. Thank you very, very much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. All right, so they take 4 more calls. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from? Yeah.
USA.
Yes, so you get unclear?
I not get unclear it. Even the last person, I not be to get on too well.
Yeah, they get now. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't make a comment first, but Mr. Tori Suleiman Sise, where I take a close look at the criteria, the way the APC as a party they try to put together for Sise, when it comes to the even internal elections, then make sure say they elect somebody where it go stand the test of time and we go able for stand toe to toe with every aspect of elections. I see the candidate them and considering which they all be not involved in and notice say these candidates then areas they all clean. That's one thing. But the question we me want to ask we candidates now because me know say this man given the experience and the integrity, the credibility, and in connections to the international community with which he be done they do, it stand a very big chance for becoming the flag bearer. One of the biggest problems we get at the country now in our division. If you become the flag bearer and on for win as president of Sierra Leone, which is your own plan for unify the country? Let me question that.
Thank you very much. All right, so let's take 3 more calls quickly. 3 more calls. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from. Please greet you for the office.
Yes,
Good evening, boy.
Yeah. I just want to ask my brother, all this time, which they go on after the election, which then we do not actually take for control all them bad things the way they go on at the country. Because I not see nothing absolutely really they do, only for them own selfish thing for being president of the country. Is it the only job we don't in a salon now? This speech to they lie in go in court for things we innocent for in country. None of them don't come or go against that. When election don't go, they say APC is a constructive institution. But all now they blame Samoa. Nobody now they wouldn't blame Samoa and they come back and they confess. Now say not to say the apple. They all agree. So it's so deceitful the way things then they go on and they camp. The APC, they are very, 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 very dishonest. So I don't know which na your intention because now they for startup. Now they for sure that other people and say they stand on waiting they're supposed to do for protect the interests of the Sierra Leonean people. Not of just come and give them fake promises, say they can do so, they can do so. Now they for sure we. So now that is the question why I get so waiting make it so silent with all these drugs where they go on, all the lie, all the rapes, everything where they go on in the country. Waiting he don't do. Make we know and waiting he intend to do. Before starter now, Lord we know say yes, he ready for play the game.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We'll take two more calls inside the program. Two more calls. Okay, let me go quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and where you call from?
Thank you. This is now a caller from Riyadh.
Welcome, you get the platform.
So, thank you so much, my brother. So we concern why they try for raise. Now we get a lot of people for come as flag bearer. But all way they be they kill people who side them in the all these presidents where they deal with people right now at the country, who side then they be there. Look at the vulnerable people that they die in the streets, who side then they be there. Now the only question and they what they ask right now, they all they come with their lie and fake life they wouldn't get for can't team up as president. Oh, people that they suffer don't yonder. Do you beg me, brother? I want let this guy answer. We who side them being there. People that they suffer. When they say for protect, all they hide, they ain't shelter, they know they go for me, they go show themselves. Now they want come for can rule we and fake life. Do you make them tell we side them be but we them be teaching people? That's not market for them.
Thank you very much. And we'll take one last call inside the program. One last call. Welcome to the show, family member. You need to the call from.
I call from Kabbalah, Sierra Leone.
All right, welcome. You get the platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much for the good job what I do.
Thank you.
I don't listen to SFS on several platforms. I know I'm for being somebody we, like from all the inputs, as somebody we get the caliber, we get with extremely well. I believe in leadership. One thing about Sierra Leone, people get up pulling down people. But everybody gets right to your opinion, which is good because they look for the right leadership. But honest, SSS now one kind of person, I don't go to. I don't listen to so many platforms and how it perform extremely well and respond to issues with pertinent nation building. This is not the kind of person where I believe the country need. The APC now one platform. I did look at from all interviews the way I did listen. They look at APC as one united body. We go look at the leadership as a unique platform for helping the nation. Not to somebody where I did look at for no we pull and down. To be honest, a very big leader we get humanitarian spirit. We don't go down to the level of the commoner. We know issues about people where we for look at.
All right. Thank you very much.
Help get me.
Will get it clear? Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you. God bless you.
You want to end up the discussion here?
Yes, you don't see the time.
Thank you.
God bless you. All right, so let's see. We don't done today actually, and it all each time now follow go over. So we guess for the actually respond to when concerns them. Please, I use the initials them where this week last call I use SSS. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. A couple of questions then come. A couple of comments them also come.
Mm-hmm.
The first, if not to me gets the flag, whether I go support the eventual flag bearer. I dey restate this now, that me come into this race with a clear purpose for serve me people.
Okay.
And I believe, say, I come with what it takes for there be an advantage to the party, for there we will get the leadership of the country.
Okay.
And I did do these engagements, and I also did meet me people and one-on-one law they talk at the party for there I present to them within I able offer. At the end of the day, it's a contest. Now an election we're going to. When we go into we go to a very fair process. Anybody will emerge there as flag bearer. The major focus now for lead a united force for win the next election. And me will be somebody we go support that efforts day for let we win that election day in 2028. In whichever capacity. But I they continue for pass the message very strongly for let we people that know say it's not just about electing a flag bearer, but it's about electing a flag bearer we go able to win the election and we will deliver services to Sierra Leone. And that they me they offer. They also talk about the need for let we work with the development partners them. Yes, the partners them are important. They are very integral, even in the agreement where we get so for national unity. And they are important players in that process. And we'll continue for bringing them in as we move. But one thing what we could do with me as flag bearer and with the leadership of the party, we will make sure we put Wheel House in order for ensure see we face 2028 election with the most seriousness anybody don't ever see. And we will ensure say when we people their vote will be protected. My brother Abdul gave some complimentary messages. Thank you very much for that. There is somebody from the Middle East, I'm not being getting your name. They ask which part of Putloko me come on. Me actually born in Putloko city itself. Now the central part of Putloko city, but me family with that me paternal roots, me daddy on side na Marampa Masimra, and me mama come on from Mafoki chiefdom. So now they me come on. Those are my origins. But then I hear a couple of questions from either two women there or have been one person come back. I was not sure because the line not been very clear.
Different.
Okay, but it came with a very clear message. And that message now that we people them very frustrated. We people them not happy with what in they go on. And even the way they frame them comments them. It's very clear that they frame them comments and they were not targeting me as a person, but they were expressing the frustrations where they in the country and what in them they look out for. And I will tell you that that's what I stand for. So you will say, Usa been there. I want to let my sister then know say that pain we then they talk about so. Now pain we all don't live through and we live through. And our people then they live through. And some of us in both our official capacity and in our private capacity, we don't do we own bit for contribute to the country development. Privately, people then we who attest to the support also they provide in my own private capacity as a human being. But publicly, I don't also deliver for Sierra Leone like I don't mention there. But once I go assure them now that because we get those problems, now the exact reason why we all for pay attention to getting leaders them, we go able to help with for solve them problem in there. So rather than having problems with people where they come out and say they want leadership positions, we people them for even gladly forget few the people where they come up, especially like me, we get a lot for offer, the party and the country, where I go come in for help solve the very problems the way they complain about. And I think, say, we go get the courage for continue for engage with people, let them understand, say, yes, it's a fight that we have to continue with. And there's a question that talks about the divisions in the country. We all know how Sierra Leone is right now. The divisions are getting deep. And if we not unify a country, we're not able to get transformation. The way Saloon shapes right now between Southeast and Northwest, it means any area of the country very important. If we sideline any region of the country, then we miss out on what they do as a resource, including the human resource. And so if we're able to bring the country together, then they go able to make we utilize everybody for able to take part in the development of the country, but also we're able to get a country we unified enough for able to attract investment. And for me, because I don't work across the country, me na possible all of the work they don't work across government and not choose any region for be disadvantaged. Then they don't already demonstrate, say, I get the understanding, say, development will be spread across the country. And when I come, in fact, in the first year, one of the things the way we go prioritize now for really ensure, say, this time around, we get a peace commission. But in mandate to the expand and beyond just the peace commission, for able to help for unify the country and resource them for this time for make sure, say, me as president lead that efforts day, or let we find out the nature of these divisions, what really they cause those divisions, and let we all agree as a people waiting and waiting for do for address the one day. But as leader, even from day one, starting with me own team say why they assemble for help work for the country, if we reflect that national character. So those are direct actions we make for take as a leader, because you know go talk say you want to unify a country and then you just select people from maybe one side of the country. You want for sure say even from the one the way you take for can do the work for the country, it reflects a national character. And some of we no go even go beyond Panada because it's something we are used to, it's something we've been practicing in the work we do.
Yeah.
And so maybe those are mainly the questions that we note. Then somebody been talk about 10 year. I think it was Kailondo, they talk about 10 year.
Correct.
That a philosophy where some of we no one let we continue with, because we believe say it's very serious for us for pay attention, for make sure say we get leadership in the party, we get the capacity for winning the election, and we get this power going. Let's don't rely on that 10 year thinking only, because you're not in law, but we pay attention to doing the work. We include electing a leader, we get the capacity. We able market as a party. When are done, they be the present to the party and the country. So I think those are the questions the way I able note. And maybe the last question, we now one of commendation as well. I thank you also, my brother. I think he was a sister as well. Why I not between the name fine, but I read the surname. It was a sister.
All right. Thank you very, very much. Any last thing the way you want for left before you go? Maybe message to delegates then, or salon people generally.
So thank you very much. I would thank you first. Now we had for offering a platform, giving me an opportunity for let me people them hear message from me. But then I go deliver my message directly to the APC party and we delegates. We are at a very critical period. And at this period, we need somebody we go able not only unify we party, but lead we to victory. And we also able to deliver for Sierra Leone. That's what I offer. But again, very importantly, in the party structures the way we get, for make sure say anybody will serve the party, he get the free will for able to serve the party, just like how the constitution don't allow those people need their responsibility for serve. And they will be empowered to undertake their responsibilities. And with people living at the grassroots people of the party, let them be assured, say, them picking they into this race. And I understand the challenges, and I will make sure we satisfy their own interest as well. And to me, company flag bearer aspirants, like how everybody they talk about it, you already know. Me na possible, I not don't get any problem with any of them. And I know say, what you all they do so for pitch ideas for develop the country, now the way that they will forgo. I am willing, I will continue for a state term to work with all of my company flag bearers them. Because for me win during the National Delegate Conference, not going to be a loss to other flag bearer aspirants. We would all win because I will make sure they play a central campaign. I will make sure they play a central role in the governance way we get forget as a country. And then they go as a message to the young people the way they support them right now. We all are the same party. We need to put up a united force for go for that victory in 2028. And to the people of Sierra Leone, the leadership is most important. Let's pay attention to it. And we all fight for make sure we get a leader we go able lead that transformation of Sierra Leone. And that is what I offer with this me bid. And I will make sure let me people know say, I am not into this for just the power. I am not just into this for just the title. I'm into this because I get a burning desire for serve me people. And I believe, say, we not for sit down and shy away from that responsibility of stepping forward. But let we pull ourselves together for deliver services to the country, especially somebody like me, we don't get a proven track record for deliver for me people every side where I don't work. And I don't make at the couch that one day for provide service to my country with a selfless service, them we driven by evidence. Thank you very, very much once again.
Well, thank you very much. And we appreciate your time with me inside the program, and we wish you a very, very, very good night and good luck as well on your race.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my brother.
All right.
It was my pleasure. Thank you.
Name, Sulaiman Sise, we join inside the program. This evening, follow we talk about inspiration for the APC flag bearer position. So, like I say, when I see the difficult situation where we do or the condition where we do this program today, we as well encourage you. Yeah, we don't know. So until we grab to my money, we able to correct now this year. So we get standby. We not the big yard. Yeah, say, well, we just did at the yard no more. We had at the yard. If the yard born, the big yard, they will go to the back. Now family house, all they go inside it. So the best thing you can do now, go to the comment section, the message pinned there already. Please press that message there, that link there, and come direct inside and subscribe. Let's see quickly in the next 2 minutes how many people they subscribe. So if you're not subscribed, some of them don't already subscribe. If you're not subscribed, please go now and subscribe. Let's see in the next 2 minutes how many people they press the link now the comment section and come over or come subscribe. We get 7,304. So let me see quickly. Go quickly, and make sure say you subscribe. We get some things then. And the last post we actually put up now the match between Sierra Leone and Liberia, where now the female team were 417, and Sierra Leone female team beat Liberia by 4-1. And today this match actually played. So you already watch the program right now. No hesitate. Go now and make sure say you do so for we. Go now, press the link, and you come over and subscribe. And not only come and subscribe, turn on the notification bell with the word all. Okay. So go now. Let me see one don't come over. Let me see how many you come in the next 2 minutes. Let me see in the next 2 minutes. Whilst we play this song, we guest actually we appreciate time. We don't take it time for January and it don't go. Yeah, we go see waiting again. We get some other time. Tomorrow we get. Tomorrow Friday by God the power we get Sufyan Kaloko go there with me inside the show while we discuss, several issues, especially things them we get for do with the economy. All right, so link now then at the comment section. Let me see what you get. Let me see what you get. Please come over and subscribe. Now for the Tumara Bambai, keep tick biendo for Tumara Bambai. We know go grape one day the yard don't born. And then we don't get some side for good day. But if we get option, then we just want to go over and see say we live a life comfortably one inside the big yard. Okay, so go now and subscribe. Go now and subscribe. We get let's just play this song, and once we play this song and see, waiting we get. Go there now and subscribe. Go there now and subscribe. Yesterday we really get to know with this song. They ask us language and this, and a lot of things are not being sabi, but most people being sabi. And we want to say thanks to the Gizi people them, and we want to tell them as well. Say the people from Yenga ask this. We think of Una and we get to our heart the people them, na Yenga, yeah. Government concerned about the issue of Gaza, but they totally ignore the issue of Yenga. But still we get to our heart, okay? We love you also very much. That's how we end the show for this time. I will end the show and we will join again by God power tomorrow morning. We'll all see how we tally. But please, for the sake of standby, press the link in the comment section, subscribe to the big yard, and make sure say you turn on the notification bell for the with the word all. That's all the left now, and they catch up tomorrow again. We love you also very much, and please get yourself a wonderful, a beautiful, a very restful night. The freedom fighter.